Hi, my name is Auriane Tang. I am 23 and I have just graduated from a master's degree in finance, innovation and sustainability. I pursued this master's at Auriane Business School in France, at Bocconi University in Italy, and finally at UC Berkeley in California. My work experience includes impact investing at the World Bank in Paris, investment banking in London, as well as impact entrepreneurship and NGOs. And most recently, I've launched a podcast in which I interview wonderful people to promote social and environmental impact. Here, I will take the example of the solution my team and I have been working on since we won the San Francisco Ocean Hackathon last November. The solution we work on leverages NASA satellite data and deep learning to protect blue carbon ecosystems. So here, tech in the form of deep learning and satellite imagery makes it possible to protect ecosystems that are crucial to fight global warming and natural disasters. Of course, yes. So as previously mentioned, tech is essential to fight climate change by scaling up environmental actions. Good examples include electric vehicles, renewable energies, carbon storage, but also online platforms that can educate people about climate. And from a social perspective, tech is just crucial to ensure universal access to health and education, and also to empower people, especially women, by providing financial inclusion, for instance. I think the general idea is that you are so much more powerful when you can handle tech. You don't want to be dependent on someone else to access information, build a website, or simply express your voice, as I could do it with my podcast, for instance. For more sophisticated technologies, like the deep learning model we are using for blue carbon, I'm not a tech person, so I can't code. And I'm so lucky that I'm surrounded with wonderful tech-savvy ladies who could and were able to explain to me how the model works so that I can then explain it to investors. Because the truth is, in today's world, even if you're not a tech person, I'm more financial and sustainability person, you will still be compelled to understand how tech works in order to fulfill your full potential. So I'm still young, and I still have so much to learn, but there are 3 things I would have liked to know before. The first one is never underestimate oneself, never self-constrain. As little girls, we are often told to try to reach the perfection before trying something. The truth is, don't. If you want something and you are afraid you might not be good enough, just go for it, work hard, do your best, and then you'll see, but don't put constraints on yourself. The second thing would be to ask people for help, because people are nice, but also busy. So most of the time they won't have time to think about what you need, etc. And so if you don't ask, they won't know. But if you ask, if you have done your homework before, because you don't want to ask questions that can be answered on Google either, but if you do this and then you go and ask for help, most of the time you will be surprised that people are so happy to help. And the last piece of advice would be to organize the party you want to join. The metaphor is just that if you want to work in a sector, if you want to learn more about it, just launch something about it. I launched podcasts, I launched a newsletter, and I was so surprised about the top level people who helped me in this regard. And it's okay if it's not perfect, because you're still learning always.